Hello again, welcome back to Debbie Drama Book Reviewmas. Next book is 1 Minute Later by Susan Lewis, and here's the blurb for you. Shelley Rayner's family home, Durwood Farm, has always been a special place until darkness strikes at its heart. When Vivi's and Shelley's worlds begin to intertwine, it only takes a moment for the truth to unravel all of their lives. Vivian Shager is living the dream with a high-flying job and a beautiful apartment and friends whose lives are as happy as her own. Then, on the afternoon of Vivi's 27th birthday, one catastrophic minute changes everything. Forced to move back to the small seaside town where she grew up, Vivi remembers the reason she left. The secrets, lies and questions that now must be answered before it's too late. But the answers lie 30 years in the past. Yes, so it's in contemporary fiction, crime and thriller, family sagas and psychological fiction. Its target audience is adult and it's 416 pages. I knew I wanted to talk about this book after I read it because it's just... it made me cry. It's not very often that books make me cry, but this one really did. You've got these two stories kind of intertwining. You've got the story happening in, what is it, the 70s, 80s, which is the Durwood Farm story, and then you've also got Vivi's story where you go through kind of just a major health concern when then she's forced to go back to the town. And you find out that her hometown is actually where Durwood Farm is. So you start seeing the connection between the two stories very quickly. It's very clever how they've intertwined the stories, and there are points when you're just like, hang on a second, so is she or are they? I don't want to spoil it by saying this, but you're trying to find out if there's a family connection going on. It makes a very, very good point about organ donation. Because I'll just say it, because it happens pretty much straight away. She basically has a massive heart attack at the age of 27. Throughout the whole book, you're aware that she's kind of dying. She's given, I think, a pacemaker. She's given other things to kind of stop her from... Sorry, a white van went past. I was trying to work out if it was coming to the house because we're expecting a very big delivery today. You've got these intertwining stories. You're trying to figure out how if Vivi's heart condition is actually going to ultimately kill her, and there is also an actual person, a real life person in this story. I just love the fact that it's got a real story in there because they spend quite a lot of time looking into saving Vivi's life, drive home the importance of organ donation. And he's not a main character, but he's enough of an important character for you to realise what the story is really trying to say to you. And as somebody who does give blood, and I am on the organ donor list, so that when I die, people can just take my organs, I just felt this was a really important book, because on the surface it's just like a light-hearted kind of love story comedy, but then it really drives home the fact that, you know, there are so many people on the donor list just waiting for organs to become available. So many people just aren't organ donors, and, you know, it's one of those things where you just think, I know the reason why I decided I want to be an organ donor was because what use are those organs going to be to me when I'm dead? If anything you take away from this book, it should be the organ donor story, because it was kind of gut-wrenching. But yeah, it was a really nice book to read. You've got this lovely story between a woman who isn't sure if she's ever going to get this heart, and the guy who realises he's fallen in love with a dying woman. And so yeah, it is heartbreaking, it is sad, but it's also kind of uplifting, and yeah, it was a really, really good book. So if you're looking for a nice book to read, it's got a love story going on, but it also makes you think a little bit. 1 Minute Later by Susan Lewis is for you. Yes, so thanks for watching my book Reviewmas. I'll be uploading another video tomorrow, so thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah.